Steve Woody, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Danny DeAndrade. Out towards left center. That's back. Hauls it in for the out. First and second, one away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Steve Woody. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, driving in runs at a crazy pace over the last 5 games. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. And now the right fielder. Woody digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. Kicks and delivers. And a base hit. Around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. The relay to the plate comes across to score. It's 6-1. And they put the tag on him for the out. Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Danny DeAndrade. This one is labeled. Flashes the leather on the running catch. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. Swing and a drive.
Get over.
It's off the wall. Now around second and digging for 3. The relay throw. Swims around the tag, and he's in safely at third. This kind of slide takes terrific coordination and awareness to do it effectively, and you don't see that from too many minor leaguers. I'm sure he wowed the fans and any scouts. Woody, the next to hit. He's got a single, a double, and the hardest to get, a triple in this game. A home run would complete the cycle. Hit hard on a line. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Steve Woody, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Steve Woody. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. This one is labeled.
Come on, Bo, get out of here.
Does it have the distance? And out of here! That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. The Drillers have the edge. 3-0. Man on at first. Now up, Steve Woody. He's already homered in this ballgame. And there's a fly ball deep to right. This one has a chance. That touches down off the base of the fence. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking? That one is absolutely pummeled. Gone. A solo shot. Second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Woody. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. The tag at third, and he is out. That ends the... Woody was just... Steve Woody. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. Takes it to first for the out. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Liner to center. Makes the grab on the run. So digging in, Steve Woody, coming off a big one yesterday, knocked in 5 runs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
The 0-1 offering. Hard liner to first, snag for the out. Dives for the bag, out. Double play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We've played 4 full. 1 out with a runner at second.
Right guy, right spot. Need you here.
Swing and a drive.
Go, go, go!
It bangs off the wall. The run scores from second. And they lead by 2. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. So up next, Tanner Schobel. The 0-1. Ripped into the outfield. Drops for a hit, couldn't run it down. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. At third now with 1 away, that's a triple. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's a clean, efficient swing he showcased right there. Steve Woody has been absolutely... Woody getting ready to hit. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. And a rocket down the line. That's a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. Now a relay to third. The tag, out. That ends the inning. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Drillers, Steve Woody. This one is labeled. That one hops against the fence. Around first, hustling for 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The tag at third, and he is out. As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot at 3, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out. Ripped into the outfield. Dives, and it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, going for third. At third now with 1 away, that's a triple. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Well struck, right field.
Get over.
Hits the top of the wall. Round second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. Runner at first. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Steve Woody. And he's 3 for 3 with 3 doubles. Fouled off to the right. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A two-run blast. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4. If they keep hammering away like that, this game could get interesting in a hurry. Lined into left center for a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here comes the throw. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with two away. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a two-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on. Steve Woody comes in. Next to bat for the Drillers, Steve Woody. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. Bash down the right side, but foul. And that one hammered. It's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Not in time. He's safe. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Cody. Steve Woody will hit next. A triple and an RBI the first time up. This one is labeled.
Come on, ball. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Bangs off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a triple. Relay to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Go-ahead run on base. Digging in for the wind surge, Dalton Shuffield. At the belt, kicks and delivers. That's a hit. Coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. Runner scores, and they take the lead. 3-2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of... Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there. And it is gone. A two-run shot. Home run number 20 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3. He's putting up great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate. And that home run, just another example. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Just a single away from the cycle. Ripped, but it curls foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Well struck, right field.
Go, ball. Go, go, go.
That one is out of here. A solo shot. Second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 10-3. Steve Woody, fresh. Digging in for the Drillers, Steve Woody. Still pretty early in the season, but so far his hitting is absolutely living up to the expectations created by his performance at the MLB Draft Combine. Crushes this one to left and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. A three-run home run, the 6th of the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 2 outs and a runner at first. Steve Woody digs in now. He's already homered in this ballgame. And that's a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. The tag safe. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Man on at first, Patrick Winkle now at the plate. Rips that one to center. Base hit. Lead runners around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the center fielder, Steve Woody. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. That one is smoked, right field. It's off the wall. Now around second and digging for three. The relay throw, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Woody was outstanding.
And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. On the corner for a strike, and we are underway. Ball one there. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marte makes the catch. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three. Luis Robert Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Trout makes the grab, and that's the end. We go to the bottom of the first. And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. In there at the knees. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Ketel Marte. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Here's Mike Trout. In the air out towards right center. Tauchman drops steps, heads back on it, and makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work. At the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So up next, David Ortiz. And a first pitch fastball. Ball is in for a strike. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. So two away with nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. On its way to the corner. And that lands in. No man's land, a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tauchman makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now here is Andrew Vaughn.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Right through there for a strike. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Rojas. And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Sosa batting sixth in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That's to third. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Mookie Betts.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Up the middle. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. New inning getting started. Benintendi to the plate. Wheeler back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. In the air, right field. Trout sizing it up. Squeezes it. And there's one down. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. And that's in there at the knees. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Corey Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Well struck right field. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouled off left side.
That ball's foul.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swung on, belted. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. And the batter now, David Ortiz. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely.
Pitching change here, number 61.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now here is Carson Kelly. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the 4th, and now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And that one fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Taylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 4th, Mookie Betts will get us started. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Stepping in, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. So the lineup flips over. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Man at first with 1 gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center, Benintendi sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt, Wilson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying, going, gone. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 10-0.
Number 57.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor makes a nice running. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Rojas batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next pitch way upstairs.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Sosa stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramirez nabs it, and that is... And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fought off foul. The pitch. This to third. Rojas gets it to first. Play is made. 2 out. 2 out. Space is empty. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Just missed. Ramirez, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one hammered. And that is gone. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. And that one pulled foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Betts off of first with 2 away. On the ground, Rojas tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. Benintendi up here. Wheeler back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a swing and a miss, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's Corey Lee.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And it's fouled away. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Trout, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. We go after him and finish him off.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. That one out to right. Tauchman moving under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now David Ortiz. And that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Pulls that one foul. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. In time to Vaughn. That ends the frame. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Foul ball. Strike 2. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Robert in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, he hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Strike 3. And now bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
The count.
Well struck left field. That's back there. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Justin Anderson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Digging in, Jordan Westburg. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. Andrew Vaughn now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. In the air, right field. Trout makes the grab. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Ketel Marte. And there's a ball. Anderson, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And another ball.
No strike.
Next pitch is outside. This one high in the air to left center. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. So up next, Mike Trout. And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Off the barbecue restaurant and gone. And that was smoked. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Sosa throws to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. And now it's going to be David Ortiz. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now Carson Kelly lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and Benintendi able to make. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. That's in there. That's strike one. Ground ball left side. Jump throw across his body, and he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game. 14.